Hello everyone, in this video we are going to talk about a very sensitive topic, weight, or how much you weigh, all right? Again, there's two systems. There's the metric system using kilograms, and there's the imperial system that they will use in the USA using pounds. But first, let's look at the metric system using kilograms. Okay, so there's two questions again. The most common questions to ask someone about their weight. So let's look at the first question. The first question, how much do you weigh? How much do you weigh? Now notice I don't put weight, okay? Weigh is a verb and weight is a noun. This question we have to use weigh. How much do you weigh? And your answer, I weigh 75 kilograms. Okay, that's my weight. I weigh 75 kilograms. Now listen, I say 75 kilograms. Kilograms. Don't forget the S at the end. Kilograms. I weigh 75 kilograms. Let's look at this answer. I weight 75 kilograms. Okay, you see this X? That means it's wrong, okay? Never say I weight. This is wrong. It's I weigh. I weigh. I weigh 75 kilograms. Okay, so this is wrong. Do not say this. Let's move on to the next question. What's your weight? Okay, now it's using the noun form. What's your weight? My weight is 75 kilograms, okay? Again, my weigh is 75 kilograms. X again, don't use that. What's your weight? My weight is 75 kilograms. Don't use this. Okay, it's a little bit confusing, especially the weigh and the weight. Takes a lot of practice. Okay, I'm going to say these again really fast, so listen carefully. How much do you weigh? I weigh 75 kilograms. How much do you weigh? I weigh 75 kilograms. What's your weight? My weight is 75 kilograms. What's your weight? My weight is 75 kilograms. Okay, let's look at a few example sentences. All right, the first example sentence, I gained 15 kilograms over the summer. I gained 15 kilograms over the summer. The next one, I'm fat. I weigh 100 kilograms. I'm fat. I weigh 100 kilograms. And the last one, I need to lose 40 kilograms. I need to lose 40 kilograms. Okay, let's talk about the imperial system now. So remember, the metric system uses kilograms and grams. The imperial system, it's going to use ounces and pounds. Okay, so let's take a look. Here's my question again. How much do you weigh? And before I said I weigh 75 kilograms. Well, in the imperial system, I weigh 165 pounds. This means pounds. Okay, so let's take a look at the two systems. So again, we use in the metric grams, they're going to use ounce. So 1 ounce is about 28 grams, okay? And 1 pound is about 0.45 kilograms, okay? So these are not exact numbers, it's just around, okay? Now, how to write 1 pound? This is 1 pound, okay? This is not a 1, this is actually an L, LB, LB, 1 LB. That means 1 pound. Now, pound starts with P. So why do they write LB? Well, LB is actually from Old Latin. It comes from a Latin term, libra pondo, libra pondo. But we don't worry about the Latin term. That's very old. But still, these days we use LB. That just means pound. So 1 pound. 2, okay, this is single, 1. Now we got 2 pounds. We usually write the S, LBS. 1 pound, 2 pounds. For the ounces, 1 OZ, okay, 1 OZ, 1 ounce. 1 ounce, 2 ounce, OZ. It's always OZ. Sometimes you're going to see 1 FLOZ. Now the FL means fluid. Fluid is like a liquid, like water. Fluid, ounce. And you're always going to see this on stuff like perfume or cologne. If you check your perfume or cologne at home, I'm sure you're going to see this. You're not going to see the 1. It's going to be a bigger number, but you're going to see the FLOZ. All right, so that's the imperial system. It's an older system. It's a little more complicated and confusing. All right, but my weight in the imperial system is 165 pounds. Let's take a look at a few more examples of how to express weight in the imperial system. All right, the first example, a baby weighs 9 pounds at birth. A baby weighs 9 pounds at birth. The next example, the fattest cat in the world weighs 40 pounds. The fattest cat in the world weighs 40 pounds. The last example, his weight is 100 pounds. His weight is 100 pounds. How much do you weigh? Okay, that's a very serious and private question. Okay, so if you don't want to answer that question, maybe you should say no comment. But anyway, we learned how to express weight in the metric system. I weigh 75 kilograms. And the imperial system, I weigh 165 pounds. Of course, the metric system is easier than the imperial system to know and study, but you should be familiar with both systems. All right, so that's it, and I'll see you next video.